Anthony Hamilton joins us now into the semi-final of the Northern Ireland Open. I mean, you look through your achievements, which are vast. The amount of time you've spent in the top 16, the amount of time you spent in the top 32, the part you played in snooker over, a quarter of a century since turning professional. But you must feel 19 again in the semi-finals, this ranking tournament, the experience that you bring in, the players that have been knocked out. Can you just tell me roughly what's going through your head?
Yeah, I mean, semis is like some ridiculous thing for me in a way. Like a month ago, I was skint. I didn't know where the next entry fees were going to come from, and now I'm in the semis. Got the quarters of the last one, so it's win-win. Everything's win-win. From every match I win is great, and I'm in the semis. I'm not playing great, but I'm in the semis. Got a sniff.
It's just brilliant, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just see when your back's against the wall, you brass it, you produce your best stuff. Because you've always had the belief. You've played matches all throughout the years and years, and you can make 3 centuries and get beat with a scrappy games. You've still got the scoring, which the top players now, that's all what they're all about. So while you've still got that, you can still win.
Best thing I did was just admit to myself that I wasn't very good anymore, and I could make 140 or miss 4 blacks off the spot. Either. You know what I mean? And then I'm
just tell me about that one.
Well, you know what I mean? If you think you're a good player, you put yourself under pressure. As soon as you tell yourself you're average. Just start playing for the right reasons.
I think everyone watching's thinking the same as me. I'd love to be as average as that man there in the end of the sofa. But
what was it like though, playing out there tonight in front of a packed crowd?
Well, they were very quiet because he didn't play, did he?
Yeah.
He got a kick every other shot. He had no ball run. It was a horrific match for him. In a way.
But it's good you had a big break first game.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good
final. Big
it was good.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I twitched a bit at the end. I could have, I needed to win that frame. You start to feel yourself a bit
No,
I bet they'll all be screaming for in the Whetstone
They will do,
Club,
Whetstone, they'll be screaming.
Great club, that is.
Good club,
Are they going to come down, some of the lads, Ali?
I don't know, we'll see, maybe.
Yeah, nice,
maybe.
yeah, nice.
I just find that every time you think there's another story after another story in this tournament. So were you sort of a couple of weeks ago thinking, well, where's my next game coming from, let alone this?
I was playing good, but I just had no money left. You know what I mean? It's a business we're doing, isn't it? So I didn't want to go to my folks. I was going to have to go to my folks, and just say, can I have a couple of grand? But like Jimmy said, it wasn't like Manchester wasn't about just enjoying it. I had to win.
Yeah.
I had to win that first match, otherwise I don't know where the next entry fee was going from.
I'd have lent you a few quid, mate.
Yeah. No danger.
Always, mate. We're a snooker family, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to be boring, do you? You know what I mean?
No, you're not like that, but we don't like seeing our fellow players, you know what I mean? He's too good to play. Listen, he knows.
What have you won now, anyway?
He should have had a ranking event.
20, go on, my son. Hey, 20 when you got the niche.
That's brilliant. Necessity, the mother of all creation, and I think it's absolutely wonderful.
Wow.
You and Jimmy share something in common today for a bit of light relief, which is the Marseille shot.
Yeah, mine was great, wasn't it?
Well, let's have a look at yours first. So here it is.
Yeah, I said to Ron,
the tough thing about what this was, I couldn't get too much on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I've gone for the half Marseille.
Jimmy said you actually didn't get anything on it.
No.
Just top spin.
Now, earlier today...
I miscued.
We were recreating a snooker from a game earlier today.
Too much side on this one.
That was the second attempt.
Oh, there it is. That's how you do it.
Second attempt.
Look at he's so happy that went out on air.
Yeah, I'm so pleased with the producer. I was going to fall out with him.
Well, listen, it's a remarkable story before you came in here and told us about the situation over the last 3 weeks, but the remarkable story can turn into a fairy tale. You go to bed tonight, you wake up tomorrow, and that 20 grand... 48 hours from now could be 70.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, seriously, I've already won. So I'm just going out there and trying everything, giving everything I've got, trying to stay calm, trying to stay relaxed, just enjoy it. If I win 6-0, if I lose 6-0, I'm just going to graft everything I've got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Would you say you're a bit of a perfectionist then? Or have been in the past?
Yeah,
same as me, where it's done your head in. Now you're just sort of like, you're over it, you think, I'm just going to play.
I just want to play matches. I just want to play tournaments.
Be competitive.
Just to be able to have cash, to be able to do that and just keep going around and playing, and I don't want to work.
No, that's right.
I mean, this is good.
Don't swear.
Life.
That's right. No, exactly,
So, to be winning matches is great. So, semis is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with last 16s and stuff like that.
Nice.
It's wonderful. What a wonderfully honest
Brilliant,
chat.
absolutely. What a fella.
Buzzing from that. Thank you so much.
There was.
And best of luck to you here in Belfast, the Northern Ireland Open, the first ever.